What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Alright guys, what I have for you today is a compact ice machine. Now when I say compact, I mean by comparison, to some of these other much larger ice machines. But it's basically the same as if you would have a cobblestone generator. Sorry, I can't speak. I was drinking something really cold, and my tongue is actually very numb. So anyway, so you hit it, okay? You press this button. You get it. Obviously, you would be using, you would have your, what is that called? Silk Touch pickaxe. Oh, we still got more. You press it again. And there you go. Every once in a while, you may get one that flies on top. Now, the reason that this is not going to make ice is because I'm not in an ice biome. But I did test it out. So what happens is this would freeze. Oops. Okay, so this right here would freeze. Did I break that? Yeah, I did. All right, well, anyway, that would freeze. I just broke all the redstone. That would freeze. Yeah, silly me. Okay, and then you'd press the button and you'd get more ice. Now, this is meant for, just some smaller needs. Obviously, this, if you want, to have a ton of ice, you would still use one of those machines. But this is just every once in a while when you're walking by, you just come here with your Silk Touch, you break it, you press the button, and you be on your way. Now, I suggest you press it a couple of times. Like when let's say you've been gone for a while, you come back to it. Press it like 2 or 3 times, just until all of the button's gone. Just until all of the ice stops. Once you press it and no more ice comes down, then that means you're good to go. Okay, but anyway, let's just get into what you're gonna need and how to build it. So let's just get rid of the ice first. Okay, well, why did it do that? Oh, because you know why? You got to press. This version is different than the old one. Okay. Anyway, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some redstone dust. You're gonna need some pistons, some building blocks. I'm using polished andesite. A button. You need some observers, a couple of water buckets, some torches, some repeaters, 2 chests only. That's all you need. 6 hoppers, I believe. A couple of wooden trapdoors just for decoration. You're going to need some obsidian or any other immovable block. I already said the torches and the buttons. And you're going to need some item frames, again, just for decoration. Okay, so let's just come up here really quick. All right, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to break into the ground like that, okay, with 2 spots. I always like to put a different flooring. I think you guys know that by now, just underneath my chest. So you're going to put 2 chests down like that. You're going to break the back. You're going to crouch place a hopper into the chest, and then you're going to go 1 on top and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure they're all facing into each other. Okay, just like that. That's really important. Then what you're going to do is you're going to crouch again, go on top of the hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you could break those for now. We're going to put them back later, but just for now. So, and then you're going to come out 4 more. So the total is going to be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure they line up with your hoppers. Okay, then stand on top of the hoppers and look up, and just put the pistons like that, facing down. Okay. Now, in this version, okay, this is the Better Together update. You can put redstone on top of pistons. At least right now you can, and it's fine. But any other version, just leave. I don't think you can do that for the other versions anymore. Just leave the blocks there. Okay. But for me, I'm doing a Better Together, so we're going to go like that. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna come here. And you're gonna put blocks there, and you're gonna put blocks there, and you might as well just go all the way around. So put a block there, there, and there. Okay. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to dig down 1, 2, I think it's just 2, and you're going to go up 3. So you're going to go 2 in the ground and then 1 there. Okay, then we're going to put a block there, a block there. We actually don't need that. And then all we're going to do is run our redstone dust on the top, like so. Okay, we'll come back to that in a little bit. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our pistons facing up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you want 5 pistons. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay, so this is the one that gets activated first. It pushes it up. Then we're going to do the ones on the side that push it in. So all we're going to do is we're going to come out 1, 2, and go down. Okay? And then put another block behind it. So we'll do that again just in case you didn't see it. So you're going to come out 2, put a block there, and then a block behind it. And then you can actually break these. Make sure you come out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Put obsidian. I apologize. This has to be obsidian. So you might as well just do it right now. Okay, so make sure this is obsidian. Or again, whatever immovable block you would like. Perfect. Okay, then we're going to come in here with our pistons. And we're going to go across like that. Same thing on this side. Make sure it's facing in. Beautiful. All right, guys. Good job. Good job. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create the place to put our water. So underneath the obsidian, you're going to put some blocks and just go all the way across with it. And same thing. Okay. Come out and then this way. Now you don't have to connect the corners. You could break the corners if it makes it easier for you. Did I do that correctly? Yeah. And I broke the corner. Actually, yeah, we'll just get rid of that. That's fine. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come underneath and we're going to put a space for the water to sit. So right on top of those pistons like that. Same thing over here. Right on top of those pistons. Okay. And then just put, what I like to do is just bring this down in the front. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build this one. Where is it? This one right here. We're going to build this out one. So we're going to go, oh no, on top of the piston, sorry. We're going to go here and here, and then on top as well. We might as well just do another line. Okay, go around the back and do the same thing. See what this line of pistons is. We're going to go there and there, and then we're just going to run this all the way on the top. Just like that. Cool, and then let's make sure that the ends are the same here. So we can put that there and break that there. Okay, perfect. And then let's just come in here and cover this up. There's no need for that to be exposed. All right, and now what we can do is, for now, just put blocks here on the inside. Okay, just make sure you put blocks here. You'll break them when the first time you use the machine, so it's not a big deal. All right, so fill that up. And now we can actually put our water in. So we're gonna break that block because now we got it covered. So we're gonna break that one. And you should be able to do it on all 4 sides. Oh, see, I forgot to do that. I put it on the wrong one. Has to go here. Okay, cool. Because you're going to break them on all 4 sides. There. And there. And then what we're going to do is just going to put our water in here like this. And then also in that little hole and that little hole. And that's going to create an infinite water source for us always. Okay. Now remember, make sure you build this in a biome where you can have snow. Make sure it's in a snow biome. Okay, and then what's going to happen is this part right here will always freeze, and that's what gets pushed up. Whereas anything that's covered, so all of that under here, and then the 2 sides, is not going to freeze over. So nothing goes on top of this. Do not cover this at all. Okay, it's very, very important. Cool. Now I didn't do that over there, but you do want to make sure you should probably just cover this. You don't have to if you don't want. You know what? We'll just leave it exposed. Forget it. Not a big deal. Okay, and then what you're going to do is we're going to come down here, okay, and right where these, where is it? Where's the front? Here we go. Right where these pistons are, so these 5 pistons, so this is 1, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so make sure you skip that first one and then just do 5 pistons. Do not put any delay on them, just leave them the default delay, the default tick. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put torches on the sides of this. This is the back that we were working on. Okay, you're going to break that underneath. Put a piece of redstone dust. Same thing here. Piece of redstone dust. Then you're going to break diagonally. So this redstone dust goes into this block. And then diagonally, we're going to put a torch with a block on top. Okay. And then we're going to run all of that redstone. So when this lights up, it'll activate this redstone, which will push the bottom pistons up. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to go diagonally from the redstone. Okay, we're gonna put a torch here. Again, block on top. And again, we're gonna run the redstone for the other piston on the bottom. Perfect. Now we're just gonna make a little line going up. So we're gonna put a torch there. Okay, put a block on top. And then we put a torch there, and that's gonna be off. Okay, and then we're gonna put the block on top of that. And now all we're gonna do is run our redstone dust just like so. Boom. Okay. And then just for decoration, just cover that up. Just like that. Cool. Now do the same thing on this side. We put a torch on top. Put a block there. Break that. Another torch. Make sure it's off. Block on top. Where is it? There we go. And then we're just going to run some redstone dust there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to put a repeater coming out of both sides. A block in the middle. And then you're just going to put redstone dust like so. You don't need, you could just do one if you wanted to. I just like it for symmetry. So you don't actually need, you need this, but you don't actually need this repeater or this piece of redstone dust or this one. You choose a side. You don't actually have to have it. I just like everything to match up. Okay. And that is basically it. So now you come in here. Oh, and then we gotta do the bottom. I forgot. So actually you can cover this up as well. If you'd like, just cover that like that. You can even come all the way around with it. I never really do any kind of exposed redstone builds. So for me, this is something new. Normally I show you guys how to cover everything up, but I mean, you know, you can pretty much figure it out. You can cover it up, you can leave it exposed. I kind of like that it's exposed. All right, so now let's do the decoration before we actually go ahead and do the switch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some trapdoors here. Okay, go around the back, and I put a trapdoor on that, trapdoor there, and a trapdoor there. Okay, and then I come up here in the middle, and I put an item frame, and then obviously I got a piece of ice, which I should have kept at least. I should have just kept the ice in my inventory, and put a piece of ice there. Okay, cool. Now let's finish it up. So what we're gonna do, we got redstone, perfect. What I like to do first is just break these and put that around it. Actually, break all three of those. There we go. There's one more in there, right there. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna break down, I believe it's 4. So 1, 2, 3, maybe it's just 3. And then we're gonna go back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Break this one, and there it is. There is our, what is that called? There's our observer. Okay, so let me just light it up for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's get a little pumpkin going in here, why not? Or jack-o'-lantern, I should say. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the redstone underneath, why do I keep forgetting the name? Underneath the observer, and then you're just gonna walk it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what you do is you put a block there, put the redstone there, okay, and then just cover it up. Okay, and then we just go around it, and now we just put a button right there. Poof. So as you can see, that already came down, which means we could break it. We press it again. Okay. Perfect. So that's all that now it's already gone. So now what we need to do, because there's nothing to push it. So what happens is as soon as the ice goes, okay, so the ice will form. That's what I told you. When you press the button and nothing goes down, then you know to walk away. That means there's no ice left. Okay, so what happens is, now we push the button. And there we go. It comes down, right? And now you're just gonna see ice from there on out. Okay, and then we push it again. And poof. Every once in a while, like I said, you might see one or two ice cubes up here, but for the most part, as long as you double press it or just break it, right? Hold on, break it, press it until nothing comes down. So there we go. So this would mean that nothing is ready to be pushed. Then there should be no ice in there. Okay, and that's the whole system, guys. That's it. Just a simple little ice maker. I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, it's kind of like what you'd find with a cobblestone generator. Something very, very, very similar to that. And then you can actually decorate it a little bit more if you wanted to. You could do I don't know. Let's go something like this. Whoops. That's not what I want. I want to break that one. Right? You could do something like that. I don't know. I don't know why you do that, but and then maybe put some ice in here or something. I guess we could cover that. All right? But you could totally do that. I think that would look pretty good as well. All right, but that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you get use out of it. It's just something else to have in your world, something small, another little contraption to build around, and it's useful. So that's going to do it for me. Captain Avi's out. Peace.